when we designed the Honda Pilot Trail Sport.
All right, guys, we're testing out some new stuff here for these duels. We're just getting something fixed up right here so the SDK will pop up. So just give us a few and we'll be right back while they qualify. All right, hello everybody. We got our problem solved. Welcome to the start of the Cup season for Relentless Racing League. Hello everybody. How's everyone doing? We're still working on a little bit of some stuff, some quality of life improvements. As you can see with some of the cars with their custom numbers on the side. We're gonna fix them all. Some are too small, some are too large, but they should be looking pretty good soon. All right, let's go racing at Daytona. 25 laps for the duels. John Fassenbender had the fastest lap tonight, and he will be leading them off. Down the back straightaway for the first time, we got some new guys in the Cup Series. Couple of those guys. Zach Bucher, he's new. Came from the Xfinity Series. We got also Jeff Medlin and Michael Giberson making his return. So a couple new Cup guys making their debut tonight. John Fassenbender out to the early lead. Looking good in that number 7. Winless last season. He'd love to step it up and get going a little bit better this season. Couple cars looking out of line. Tony Frey leading that pack. No longer with Shake and Bake. Team he owned. Now an exiled. So going to be working with old Zach there to try and get a couple wins. It's been a long time since Tony's won. Oh, the 25 lap race. He's got to be patient. This is pretty much training almost, you could say, for the duel. Not for the duels, for the main event next week. There we go. Problems have been solved. We got the right thing up now. It's interesting how it looks now. We got all the blue going on. Got the different number font up there. Getting a little change. Seeing how it was before and now. Seeing how it was before and now. I don't know why it says trucks. We are using stream keys right now, Connor. I actually just had to pull up the broadcast up on the internet because I can't see the chat. I can't see how many viewers are in it. So yeah, I don't know how to fix that because we're using the stream key. So I think that might be something that may have to be done on Jeremy's end when I'm using the stream key. It's the first time we've been using the stream key, so we're seeing what's with it, what works, what don't, and then we'll be making adjustments. Luckily, we have these duels, so we don't have to be wasting on a full Cup race. But yeah, we're just working on stuff, making sure it's all correct. But so yeah, we'll keep that noted for next time. John Fassenbender. Well, at every lap so far, and it looks like Malarkey may be finally trying to get around on him. Yeah, not a truck race today. It is a Cup race. Malarkey going for the challenge with Jonathan Nance and Andrew Kolb on the outside. Andrew Kolb new number today in the 88 car. But the bottom's still hanging pretty strong. No game audio, huh? Strong. Oh, what about that? There we go. Got some game audio now. We're going good now. We're gonna fix that up a bit. How's the game audio sound? Sounding good now? There we go. Should be good now. All right, cool. Hello, Red Maverick. How you doing tonight? Nice to see you here. Yeah, this is... Oh, we're also testing for the ARCA, because we got to have everything working, because ARCA is debuting tomorrow. Their season at Michigan. So we should be all good now. The top side really did fall apart. And I'm believing that there is still going to have to be at least one pit stop. Perhaps in this race, I'm not too sure. I think it might be close on fuel. So if we see a caution, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will come down pit road. So we're going to have 13 plus 13. So we're going to have about 26 drivers starting this Cup Series. I know a few are not in the duels right now. So we're going to have probably close to 30 once everything's all said and done. Lone Wolf up there. Matt Richmond. Gonna hopefully get some help from the dinger. And he's just gonna fall straight out of line and fall to the rear of the field. Madison Bender just, he's just content to chill out there right now. Just keeping calm. Not really worrying about anything. Just going. Getting the push. The problem for him, though, is he is wasting a lot more fuel than anyone else behind him. So he's got to be careful. "16 laps to go at the stripe." S7's led every single one of them. Gibb peeking out of line just a little bit. Can't find anything going, though. Top side still working pretty good. Nance, Malarkey, Dinger, and Kolb. Kolb's going to get down bottom, maybe see if he can get a little bit of draft off Coons and then go back up top to work with the two. But it looks like that little move there pretty much killed any momentum that the top side had. Only 2 cars now up there. Kolb looking to move back up there with the 8 car. By the way, if you're listening to this, the winner of the duel, you're going to get an interview. So whoever wins is going to get interviewed once this race has concluded. Kolb moves down. It really looks like these 4, they're really the ones that are moving the most, trying to make anything work, but no one's really willing to give the extra help. We'll see what comes of it. The top 4 has largely remained unchanged from the start of the race. I'm thinking that these 4 might be trying to work together. It's kind of chill. 13 to go this time. Chat, we got The SDK not working. What the hell? We just had it working. We will try to fix that. It worked. I thought we had it up. So it shows up on my end, but it's not showing up on the other end. Cool beans, cool beans. We're working good, aren't we, chat? Trying to see if it's showing up, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be. This is why I didn't like the idea of a stream key, because stuff break. Stuff done break. I really have we have one other idea. If that doesn't work, then we're SLL for SDK today, aren't we? Yep, looks like we're out of luck tonight. Well, no, it's not working on Twitch. What are you talking about? I don't see it on the damn thing. Or unless I'm completely and utterly blind. But we'll try it one more time. Control C and Control V. Here we go. You got that right. There we go. SDK working. All right, we're gonna stop touching stuff now. Malarkey getting up to the front with the 39 of Jeff Medlin. But the top four on the bottom still have yet to change. They can come down now if they want to. They do have the position if they want it. Malarkey will come down, and Medlin has to make the move now. He is not going to be able to. And he's going to be first car on the high side now. Trying to go with the line. This is going to be the first lap that Fatsenbender has not led. Malarkey's going to take the lead. Getting real squirrely now. Getting real squirrely with just 9 to go. Medlin is out to the front now. Can take down the bottom if he wants. It looks like he's going to try to tow along his teammates, Tony and Zach. If he can tow all 3 of them out of the bottom, that would be real nice. But I don't know if they'll be able to do that. Surely Malarkey doesn't want all 4 of them, or not all 4, all 3 of them to get in front of him. That's just going to cause problems for him. You don't want 3 teammates up there working together like that. That's when it gets to be problematic. 8 to go. Little smoke off the wall. Can't tell who that was from. Fatsenbender trying to get around Malarkey, just ducking and weaving. Can't really do anything right now. All 4 of them pass now, and Cole comes down for good measure. Everybody on the bottom now except for 3. 2 of the 8, and it looks like the 60. Now car is moving more freely up to the top. It's going to be bobbing and weaving now. 7 laps to go. Tony moves out. He's not won an official race in forever. He would just like to win. Yeah, a dual win would definitely help him get a little bit momentum going into next race. falling behind. The back line just really losing all its momentum. The 6 getting passed on by the 88. 3 wide down the front straightaway. And now Fassbender out of line with Malarkey, and the 6 is going to get passed right on by. Medlin up to block. The 7 did back out a bit. Big punch from the 57 in the rear. Medlin goes down, and now Fassbender is going to have the lead again on the high side. And the 2 exile teammates lost their partner, Tony. Got to be careful a little bit with them drafts, because if you hook a guy the wrong way, you're going to be sending him into the wall and maybe yourself too. Fassbender, oh, Justin Malarkey barely clears Medlin. So Fassbender and Barkley get down back bottom. The 6 trying to get back up with his teammates. Giberson running alone right now. Cole booking the pass on the high side. He's going to make it 3 wide. Oh, Gibb. He is just putting Kolb in the wall. And now they're scattering. The 88 going to fall on back. The 8 falls out of line 2, goes down on the bottom. Barkley back to the lead. 5 to go. It's Medlin, Bucher, Richmond, and Barkley. And with 4 laps to go, you got to really start pushing now, because this is not Talladega. You don't have all the speed. The 7 out into the infield. Comes back onto the track real quick. We'll see what happened to him. Well, they got tapped a little bit from the 32. Good save by the 7, but he's going to have to really push now with 3 laps to go. Really far out of the draft. It's Medlin, Bucher. Oh, 1 car in the wall. That's going to be the 93 with the 26. Matt Richmond into the wall. Caution is out. We'll have a green-white checkered with 3 laps to go. And that's going to be a second to last starting spot for Matt Richmond. Let's see what happened. Getting a real hard push from the 57. Got a little bit loose, and Buckley got a hard hit too. Looks like Barkley has a little bit of damage on his 57 machine too. Wonder if he hit anything. Might have. May have hit something beforehand. Yeah, just, man, big shot for the 93. We're gonna see if we can pull somebody, perhaps. Maybe get us an update on what they're thinking for fuel. Hey, Super Speedway man, how you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I was wondering, will these cars have enough fuel to make it?
Well, yes, yes and no. They're borderline when you get going. So depends on how you drive it. So there is enough fuel to make it.
If it stays green.
Yes, correct.
So yeah, I mean, even though you're saving under caution, I mean, this is one of the worst times a caution could come out. So a lot of people taking fuel, and if another caution comes out, do you think your guys might be able to make it?
Oh wow, I don't know. I don't know. Depends on, how they were doing in that green flag run. If they're mid-pack saving fuel, then yeah, you can probably make it.
Well, 7th through 13th. Well, actually, 7th through 11th. Bolted on some new tires, so we'll see what those will
I
do.
don't know how much that's going to help, but I don't think that's going to help at all.
Are you feeling good for your next duel?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready. I'm super excited the season start. I think we're going to have a pretty good season, both Cup Series and Xfinity Series. So we got a lot of good guys that moved up the Cup. So I'm looking forward to banging some doors with them out on the track.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. Good luck.
All right, appreciate it, Jay.
By the
Have a
way,
good one, man.
if one of your guys wins, tell them that they get an interview. Whoever wins the duels gets an interview.
10-4.
All right. All right. This for the pole and the outside. Well, actually, the inside rows. Should be getting 1 to green this time. Is Jeff Medlin or Zach Bucher winning their first time in a Cup car? We got 2 rookies leading the field back to green. 2 teammates too. So we will see what we'll get. They have big competition behind them. Yeah, you got, what do you got back there? You got Malarkey, a champion. Jonathan Nance, 2nd place last season. Gibb, back in the Cup Series. You got Barkley. You know, he's a championship threat, I would say. Fassenbender, looking for a win. Kuhns, been in the Final Four the last couple years. Frey, looking for a win for a long, long time. Bodinger, fan favorite. They'd like to see him win. Buckley hasn't won, I don't think, ever. And we got Andrew Kolb looking to get a win. Was, I'd say, a top 3 driver the season before last, and just did not do good his first year in the Cup Series. Well, I'll tell you, Bobby, he's not going to be having a fun time, I think, because you know, it's all his teammates that are working together. He's going to be a lone wolf for his race. But Exiled going to be starting 1-2 with Zach and Jeff. Here we go. First of 2 attempts. Medlin, good start, along with Jonathan Nance giving him the big push. Now will Medlin come down to go with Zach? Yes, he will. And that is going to allow Zach to come up with the bottom line. And now Nance is going to have the push on the bottom, or on the top. 5 on the bottom, 5 on top. Kolb looking to see where he can go. Everyone really scrunched up right now. A little bit of a big bump, and that got the 39 loose, Malarkey loose as well. The bottom really fraying out. Gibb to the lead, and it's Frey into the grass. He's going to be okay. Everyone goes on by. Jonathan Nance back up to the front. Going to be trying to take Kuhns with him. White flag this time. 1 lap to go. There's going to be a fight all the way back down the line. The 60, trying to get under the 8, tries to block, cannot do it. Alan Kuhns to the lead. Now 32 is going to have a run. So does the 39. They can't do anything. Zach has the run too. And they're going to be still staying side by side, just 2 by 2, down into the turn 3 and 4. Gibb trying to go and win it for himself. Big punch to the back of the 60, and now Jeff Medlin moves out Ty. The 60 going the block. Jeff Medlin looks inside. Big bump from Coons. It's going to be, I think, Alan Coons. He wins the duel by, I would say, less than an inch. Alan Coons wins the duel on a great side-by-side finish. He had to do what he had to do to win that race. Let's look at that. You had to give him the bump. And we're going to see if I can get a closer view of this. Doesn't really want to work on the SDK, so we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, boys. That's the old-fashioned way. Why are you doing these things? Why? We got to get ourselves the right camera. Because SDK doesn't want to work because of the thing. Wow. That is close. We're going to do a little bit of a classic TV camera real fast. Trying to get something good here. I mean, that's about a splitter's worth there, right there. Coons came down. I mean, he saved his race right there. And now it says we're in a replay situation, so SDK is having a big old bother about itself. We are going to restart it and let it go up, and we'll also get the race winner, Alan Coons. We're just... Duels, they don't like to work sometimes with the SDK. We're going to get the SDK working, and then hopefully we can get it to work. It does not like the heat. So I will tell you that much. Oh, why we do these things? I don't know. If it don't work, it don't work. We'll just have to deal with it.
Green flag, green flag.
Well, I know the only way that we could fix it would be a restart. So we'll do that in just a moment. We'll get a few laps in, and then we'll cut to a commercial. Kevin Jordan, second fastest qualifier, gets a good start. And Ethan, trying to get another championship, has been so close a lot of other times. At 35, new numbered scheme. Looking good today. Got the two Tacos right behind him. Jensen looking new for this season. We got one rookie, actually a couple rookies in the field. Jacob Denson, Jeremy Gibbs, and Bobby Rafferty. Eric Warman is back, and Colt Curry. So big old rookie race today. We get one more lap in, then we'll go to a commercial break and bring up Alan Coons. These guys looking a lot more feisty at the start than the last run did. Ethan getting the push up high. He will not lead this lap. Connor Darnell right on the back of Ethan, and I know these two have had a little bit of history. Hopefully it won't take half the field. Ethan's a hard guy to get around, though. He's makes himself very, very wide. And the way they're wiggling him, man, it's making me scared to go to commercial. If I was Ethan right now, I would go down bottom. Connor's thinking about it, just can't. I mean, go down bottom, Ethan. And he is all over. One car spinning, and that is Matt Forns. And he is going to be starting at the rear for his Daytona race. And one car just absolutely got whammoed by the 20. Ooh, man. It wasn't too bad of a wreck there for Matt. He's just going to have to hope that a caution comes out now. So with that, we'll be right back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. We'll be back in a moment. We're going to bring in Alan Coons here to talk with us as the stream loads back up. Alan, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Watching my teammates go around here. Ooh.
Had to give him a little bit of a door, but hey, came out away with a win by just about a fender. How you doing about that? How you feel to get the season started out with a win?
I feel excellent about it. That was a fun race. I had to throw a little bit of blocking, like you said, give him the door a little bit. But it was for the win. I hope he's not too upset about it. But it's just nice to get the Cup Series sponsor in Victory Lane right away. Got GC Cruises on my car, so that's really cool.
We're restarting iRacing, Jeremy. That's what we're doing. There, everything should be okily dokily now.
The yellow flag is out.
All right, we are back, and hopefully stuff will work now. What happened there, Alan? Because I know we were just taking care of stuff, and caution came out like as soon as we came back in here.
Yeah, it looks like they're just a little more racy early in this race than my race. It looked like just we're just getting used to each other out here. People bouncing around. These cars ain't that stable in the pack.
So how you feeling with starting on the pole? It looked pretty aggressive
I
at the
feel
end,
good.
but
Yeah, if we was racing, everybody is racing each other pretty hard there. That green white checker. But I like being on the pole. That gives me a bonus point already going into next season. And we're just hopefully we start up front, finish up front next week.
yeah, because I noticed you were chilling for a good amount of the race. Just you were hanging around fourth in the line for a good amount of time, looking good.
Yeah. Well, Josh, he's my teammate, the 7 car, so I knew Barkley and Gibb wasn't gonna try nothing stupid, so I was just content with riding behind them 3
Yep.
till the end, and then we had the yellow there.
All right. Well, we got a lot of cars coming down pit road, and any shout-outs tonight for you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, my sponsor, Greg Klein, GC Travels. Look them up if you want to cruise. My teammates, my wife.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you very much. Good luck in your race next week. And yeah, nice to have you in here. Good job on the win
Yep.
tonight.
Thank you.
Making it exciting.
Yep.
Oh, we got a chance. We'll bring up Jeff Medlin. Jeff, how you doing?
Doing well, man. How are you? You scared me.
Well, inches away, but starting third. Tell us about the race.
That was. I was surprised with Tony, Zach, and I. I felt on the top side. We were probably the best team out there in that heat. That was really fun. And the ending there, I was worried that when we kind of fell back there after that restart, but I think it was Gibby who got it kind of loose. It might have been me a little bit pushing him there in that turn 3, but coming off of turn 4, I kind of left Zach out to dry, but Coons was threw a hard block, and then that finish was pretty epic. Even if it was a heat race or a duel.
Yeah, but this also like gives everyone an opportunity to try to figure out strategy with each other, and
Yeah.
The three of you are working pretty good together. I know some teams got separated. I mean, y'all's too, but do you think you guys are gonna be good, including with Bobby too, who
Oh
himself has done pretty decent on the super speedways?
yeah. I think we're gonna be a team to watch next week. It's gonna be these exiled and AWG cars we're strong. And I think together we're gonna do really well next week.
Well, what do you got for shoutouts?
You know, the normal shout out cutscene. Oh man, I gotta write these down now. The Exiled Esports, the Jabbit, as well as Martin Esports. I guess they're not for the cup, but they're kind of in general. Supporting the league is a big deal for us. And then as well as Exiled and Ancient Gaming. Glad to be a part of this team this season. And hopefully we can make some noise in the cup. I know 3 of us are new, and we have Tony kind of to guide us through everything. So I think we couldn't ask for somebody better than Tony to have on our team.
Yeah, we got the young boys, the young guns.
Yeah.
I guess
Young
you could
guns,
say.
yeah. The dark side is what I've been told. So I don't know what that's about, but we'll see.
Some people like some people. Some people don't like some people.
Yeah. So
But
anything else? I think I got everybody though. I'm not used to these podium finishes, so I'll have to write them down somewhere next to me.
I mean, hey, you did pretty decent in Xfinity, didn't you, last season?
Yeah, I did all right. I had a couple podium finishes there, and it was a lot of strategy there. And with Gary, Brady, William, I wish those guys all the luck in Xfinity. Kind of upsetting with Omnia breaking up, I guess you could say, for the Cup. And nothing against anybody. I know Bo got an offer, and I don't blame him. And once I was kind of left alone, I felt like I didn't want to race in Cup by myself. So thought the next best thing. I saw Bobby put out a recruiting thing, and I said, why not try to learn from Bobby? Can't beat him, join him, right?
Yeah. Hey, hopefully he teaches you enough and you'll whoop his butt.
Yeah, that's more than anything. That's what I'm looking forward to is just learning from Bobby
Green
and
flag,
Tony and
green
Zach.
flag.
But
Yeah.
all right, I think you're going green.
Yeah, they are. Well, have a good run next week. I'll think we'll be seeing quite a bit of the team up there.
I appreciate that, man. You have a great night.
You too.
Bye.
All right, back out to green. And, oh boy, man, Jacob Denson just flying out to the start right now. 3 wide behind. Chase Harden looks like he'll be starting last in the Daytona race. Matt Fornes just running around with some damaged car. Does look a little skewed, if you ask me, or am I just seeing things? I might be looking at that tin car. I don't know, is it skewed? Maybe, just a little bit, maybe. Does not look like he's moving fast, though, I'll tell you that much. So Jeremy Gibbs and Connor Darnell now leading. Connor Darnell leading at the front, and Eric Warman running way behind. Ooh, big domino reaction there with a hit from the 79 to the 2 to the 9. And Ethan Flanagan to the lead with the 2 of Jeremy Gibbs holding up the middle. 14 laps to go this time by. And Gibbs has got a good run on Harmon. Ethan back to the lead. You know, the question you always think to yourself, like when you're running these super speedway races, is when do you really turn up the heat? When do you really get on the gas and say, okay, it's time for me to get going now? You don't want to do it too late, but also you don't want to do it too early and maybe get in a wreck. Bobby falls back to the rear. And the 95 gets a little bit of a tap from the 1, falling right back up the track. Stephen McComas, man, he would love to get a win today, working out there with his teammate Ethan. Down the back straightaway. A lot of guys who have not won in a while. Stephen McComas hasn't won in a while. Connor Darnell, Kevin Jordan, Derek Schimmel, Jeremy Gibbs, Colt Curry. You know, a lot of these guys we haven't seen in victory lane at all or in a very long time. So I know these guys, they're going to be fighting even if it is just for a dual win. They want to have a reason to celebrate tonight. So Ricky Bobby's saying last place to first in 5 laps, huh? Who's in last place? That'd be Matt Forns right now. So you think Matt's gonna win? The Super Speedway guy's gonna win? I don't know. He looks a little bit damaged. So are we saying that? Are we saying that the quote-unquote dark side's gonna win then? Is that what we're saying? Who knows, maybe. I don't know if Stephen McComas is going to pull out to win it for himself on Ethan, but I don't know. How hungry is Stephen? I mean, he is hungry. Definitely. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. SDK has crashed, SDK has crashed, SDK has crashed. Nice. We are lucky, guys, we are lucky. Well, guess we're running without that now. Woohoo! Oh man, big domino effect from the 70 to the 9 to the 95. We're gonna try to fix the SDK problem, guys. Just give us 1 second, but we're not gonna restart again if that's the case. So if we lost it, we lost it. That's pretty much how it is. If we lost it, we lost it at that point. We'll try rebooting it real fast. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. There we go. But it's not showing up. Oh well. Eight laps to go this time for Ethan Flanagan. With McComas on his rear, the bottom three has not really changed over the last 5-6 laps. Kevin Jordan leading the high side. McComas might be thinking about it. He was poking his nose just a little bit, trying to see if he wanted to get out of there. Didn't work for him. Oh boy. Yeah, just so you're aware, guys, I can't see how many laps are left to go because SDK just crashed with the overlay again. So we're just going to have to periodically check how many laps we have left to go. Ethan Flanagan got a big push there from Stephen McComas. Six laps to go this time by. I mean, Ethan, he's hungry. He really wants to get a good win to start off the season. His lower series deal didn't really do too good as his race as a team owner. Hopefully next week will be better. One car looking in. That is Connor Darnell again, just trying to squeeze his way in there. Jacob Denson apparently is now last. I don't remember him falling out any, so I think he might have crashed. In terms of, I think he might have. I think what happened with Denson is, I think he got DC'd. Five laps to go. McComas still on the rear end, giving a big punch to Ethan on the rear. McComas leaving the door open. Uh-oh, McComas. Where's McComas? Where's McComas? We lost him. Oh, no!
Yellow flag.
Big hit. His name was flying over all the way. We couldn't find him to click him. And through the grass goes Stephen McComas. And man, that's almost like Dale Earnhardt going through the grass in the IROC race. Would have saved it too, I think, but absolutely gives the 20 a big old punch in the side. Wonder if he slowed down. That's a good question. Oh yeah, he was really slowing down in the grass, and then boom! Looks like Derek Schimmel was involved in something too. He hit the wall back there. Oh yeah, he got absolutely sent by the 20 and the 31. And he's damaged too. So that's going to make Bobby Rafferty the leader. And we're going to be getting a green-white checkered. This is the last time we're going to do this SDK. But we'll take a quick break while we're under caution. This is the Southern Broadcast Race Network. All right. Back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. How's everyone going? We got the SDK working. Woo! Couple cars did come down pit road. Matt Forns, Stephen McComas, Colt Curry, Warman, Harden. I don't think anyone else came down. No, they did not. Yep, this keeps on crashing. Having some sort of lag issue, looks like. We're having fun. Oh well. It be what it be. All right. One to green this time by. The top is not working at all, and we're just going to leave that alone. All right. Bobby will elect to take the outside line with 3 laps to go. I think some people may be not wanting him to win today. And we saw how dominant he was in Xfinity and in ARCA. And, you know, I'd say coming into this season, he's like, he's the guy that everyone's going to be looking at. Now that Angel's gone especially, he's going to be one of those guys that people are going to be looking at, seeing, you know, this guy's in first. What are we going to do about him? How are we going to beat him? I think that's going to be the case a lot this season. So people are going to beat him any chance they get. All right, 2 to go. Bobby gonna take his Ford Mustang to the green flag. 2 laps to go. Green, white, checkered. Here we go. Great start by Ethan, but no one came with him. The bottom is absolutely fractured, and 1 car goes down as well. Tim Harmon going to leave Bobby alone with just 2 other guys on the high side. It's going to be Darnell and Forns on the high side. And Forns is damaged too, so he's not going to have that really bit of help. Bobby going to fall back. It's going to be Ethan and Harmon to the lead on the bottom. The high side finally starts to get moving, but not before they've lost about 3 positions to the bottom. Bo Dinger can go up high as well. No, he cannot. Now, Tim Harmon still has the opportunity to if he wants. McComas around, and the caution comes out. Yeah, well, Colt Curry goes down low. Looks like Matt came down a bit, and a little bit of a tap, and McComas goes barreling into the wall. And Warman may have avoided him. I'm not sure. Did Warman avoid him? I'm not too sure. Looks like he did. I bet he probably would have gotten the next, though, so I'm not sure if he did or not. But poof goes the engine. So maybe Warman will be able to get one extra spot from that retirement with the caution laps. I believe we're getting 2 attempts here. We get 3 attempts, so this is going to be attempt 2 of 3. So Ethan is going to be the leader with Harmon, Gibbs, and Rafferty. Jordan, Darnell, Curry, Forns. 8 cars. 1 car. A couple cars actually now coming down. It's going to be Connor, Forns, and Warman. Now, tires may be the order, but it's just like, how much are you going to get out of those tires? I don't think you're really going to get much out of them. Darnell just gets fuel, and I think Matt's fixing damage. So, who do we got? We got Flanagan, one of the winningest Cup drivers in the series right now. Tim Harmon, looking to maybe get another win. Was in the championship 4 last season. Jeremy Gibbs, trying to get his first win. Bobby Rafferty trying to get his first win in the Cup Series. Kevin Jordan trying to get his first win. Colt Curry. I don't know if Connor Darnell's ever won. I've not seen him win. So, the rear is hungry. The front is going to be defensive. We'll see what happens with... out in 2 minutes. All right. I want to know in the chat, who do you think's going to win? Who do you got winning with 2 laps to go? I mean, we saw Bobby Rafferty start. You know, he fell back to 4th in just a matter of half a lap. So, who's ever in the lead right now, it doesn't mean that they'll be staying. I would say that the bottom is probably the safer bet. The outside can be good too, but it's just like, I don't know. Where will Ethan choose? The problem with what happened to Bobby too is he got a bad... everyone behind him got a bad restart. So you got to hope that the guys behind you get about as good as a restart as you do. We'll have 8 lead lap cars, 9 on the racetrack. Come on, guys, need some picks. Pick me. Who's going to win? Do we have a first-timer, or do we have a multi-timer? Everyone loves super speedways because it can bring out those first-time winners or people that haven't won in a long time. Right now, the winners are up at the front. The only winners that have won before, Flanagan, Harmon, and Forns. Forns is going to be a long shot, but we'll see how it will go. Second, green-white checkered. Pace truck off of 4. Coming down to the line, away we go in the Geico restart
Green flag,
zone.
green flag.
Green flag. Much better start for both the top and bottom. Ethan moves up to the top to block Harmon. And it looks like Gibbs is going to have a good push on the bottom with the 4 around him. Ethan really is choosing between 1 and 2. He's going to try to take the bottom along with him now. Try to get the little bit of a draft. And that is going to be Jeremy Gibbs behind him. Getting real squirrely in the back. And looking almost 3 wide. Curry goes down to the bottom. And oh, body. And Eric Warman around. And so is, I think, Jordan. Oh, hold your brakes there, Bobby. And we'll have one more shot at a green-white checkered. Let's see what happened. We're going to look for a good angle. And it looks like, yeah, the 1 and the 77 just got into it. Looked like the 1 just came up on him just a little bit. Man. We're going to try to get ourselves a better angle here. We'll go here. The 77 goes around, collects the 31, and then right into the shot of the 10 and 1. And Harmon went for a ride. Let's get one more shot. I think the chopper will do us some good. This will tell a good story right here. Yep. Just a little bit of net code between the 77 and the 1. Yep, 31 gets around. Looks like Colt did avoid him. Harmon goes around. And then whammo. All right, well, everyone behind Kevin Jordan will have pit. So Ethan remains the leader with Jeremy Gibbs, Darnell, Forns, and Jordan. Let's see if there's any meatballs. Meatball and Denson, Harden, and McComas, who are already out. So everyone else will be able to continue. Everyone just fixing damage. I think some of these guys down pit road, they may still have a chance. Although it's going to be a not good chance with damage. But anything can happen. Let's read some of the chats. Netcode. Shootout for another wreck. No one can pass the truck. Ethan for the championship. Yeah. Mega Cram. Yeah. All right. 2 laps to go. This is the last time. Next flag ends the race. If a caution comes out, the race is over. Ethan restarting bottom for the second time. Gibbs takes top with Darnell and Forns, and I think Forns is at a point where if he has that damage, he might have that damage fixed. He's going to get a good run out of today from where he started, because Forns, for him at least, he got dumped in the wall really early. It appears that we will have a 7-car race. Rafferty and Curry out of the pits. And I do not think Harmon is going to continue. Here come Bobby and Colt. And Warman. Those cars kind of do look similar. Not really. There's Colt and Warman. I'm surprised Warman still going after that. I could have sworn he would have broke something with that hit. All right. Next flag ends the race. 2 to go. We're going back to green one more time. It is a 7-car race for the win. Pace truck off. Ethan leads them back one more time.
Green, green, green.
Green flag. Ethan moves back up top, but then tries to cover Connor Darnell. Darnell moves right behind, and the bottom lane gets a good restart again. 3 cars the gap between them and the high side, and Kevin Jordan is going to have a humongous run as they come down the back straightaway. Darnell all over the rear of Ethan. Big bump from the 95 to the 9, pushing the pusher. Matt Forens falls back. Keep it clean to the white. Then wreck all you want. Darnell looking under Ethan, got him big loose. White flag, 1 lap to go. Kevin Jordan looking with a big shove from Darnell to Ethan. Gives him a little bit loose and still can't get around. Ethan leads in the 2. It's going to be a 4-car race at this point. Ethan stays bottom. Darnell outside with Kevin Jordan in the push. Connor Darnell leads down and Kevin Jordan goes down low. Big crash behind. It's going to be a drag race between Jordan and Darnell. R4. Darnell leads by just a half a car length. Down to the finish line. It is going to be bumping and banging again. Another photo finish. Connor Darnell wins Daytona. 2 side-by-side finishes in 2 heats. What a great day for the Relentless Racing League with finishes tonight. The outside car wins both of them. Connor Darnell gets his first win in I don't even know how long. Connor Darnell wins Daytona. Let's see what happened behind. We're not. Go to the chopper cam real fast. We're going to get that camera up. Ethan moved outside. Warman, big shove to Colt. And that got Colt extremely loose. And Ethan gets a hard hit. Comes down into Dinger. Dinger goes around. And then Bobby, nowhere to go, T-bones the 35. Uh-oh. We just lost it again. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, going for the spin cycle. Matt Forns as well. Big junk. It did advance it, so here is the finishing results. It's going to be Matt Forns finishing 27 seconds back with damage. Colt Curry, only 7 seconds back. I guess the push worked out for him all right. Forns, Gibbs, Flanagan, Bobby, Warman, Harmon, McComas, Schimmel, Denson, Pardon. Well, let's take a look at this one. We'll get ourselves a nice checkup on the finish. Gotta get ourselves a good camera. Here it is. Pretty much almost the same distance. That's the distance right there for Connor Darnell winning at Daytona. And I know he got some donuts going with that. Connor, first time in victory lane in a while. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Well, yeah, that Takao car all over the rear of the 35 made a great move, and then just like the first heat, outside wins. Tell us about your race there.
Yeah, we just we really had a decent plan going in with Taco Team, and everybody got caught up in some stuff. Luckily, I was able to keep it clean, and we were there at the end, and decided to make that move on the back stretch. Everybody got wrecked, so it was really just me and I believe it was the 95, and yeah, that was a great battle between us. So great day.
Yeah, I mean, does that give you a lot of confidence? Like, how's it going with your teammates? Because your teammates, like say Chase, for example, he fell out really early.
Yeah, we had a couple that had damage and were down on power, so we were kind of just trying to figure out what was going to work and how we were going to be able to help each other. And no, it went great with the team, and we got some really good pieces, and I think we're going to be it's going to be a good time this year.
Well, Connor, we'll see. Maybe you'll be getting yourself a big old Daytona victory.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Get the first win. I don't know if I can consider this the first win of Takao Motorsports, but we'll take this one and start building momentum and get ready for next week.
Yes, we will. Well, what do you got for shout outs tonight?
Yeah, just shout out to the Taco Team, Chase, Gibb, Colt, Eric, Schimmel, all the guys over there. Yeah, we just really had good communication, and I think it'll be good work next week, and hopefully we can put this thing on a podium, hopefully bring home a win.
All right, sounds good.
I'd also like to shout out Tina. I haven't really talked about her lately, but shout out to Tina.
All right.
She's doing great things, and yeah.
All right. Good job tonight, and we'll see what you can do next week.
Thank you, Joe.
See ya. All right, now we are gonna have a fun race right now. Y'all want to see it? In chat, y'all want to see the fun race? Stuff be breaking. Yeah, not a lot of cars running in this. No. Yeah, I got a few. But that'll be all. Well, with the fun race about to go on, we're going to head out for tonight. Thank you, everyone who tuned in and watched. We'll be back tomorrow with ARCA. So, with that being said, Connor Darnell is second. He wins the second duel. Alan Coons will start first for the Daytona race next week. Good night, everybody. This is the Southern Broadcast Race Network. And we'll see you tomorrow for ARCA at Michigan. So long. See you later.